Hello, Susan Ray here with Keller Williams, real estate agent in Rancho Santa Margarita. Today we are going to be going into Joe Clark's Custom Cabinet Shop to learn about replacing or refacing your cabinets. So let's go in and talk to Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you today?
Good,
Thank you for meeting with us and sharing your expertise on cabinets. What do you have for us today?
Well, I wanted to just show you the difference in drawers. Basically, most of the drawers that we make nowadays are out of pre-finished maple plywood, and it's a premium grade wood. And I try and talk people into doweling so you see nothing on the sides. You could do dovetails, but nowadays with doweling and pre-finished, it's very clean on the sides. And one of the things that we want to show is the difference between refacing and replacing cabinets. These are the clips that go on these soft close slides over here. Okay, these are called Blue Motion soft close slides, and the advantage to these is they're hidden so you don't see them at all. And when the drawer slides, it closes automatically softly, so you can't slam it anymore. It stops about here and closes softly. And these cabinets are made, this is a Euro style kitchen, and it's pre-finished maple plywood, and the advantage is you can paint the outside, but the inside is a nice clean finish, so it's better than melamine because it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. The difference between refacing and replacing, this is a brand new kitchen that we tore everything out. They had some water damage. Versus refacing, your costs are similar. The door costs are the same. The finishing costs are the same. The only advantage is you have brand new cabinets, and it usually costs about a third more. So for, say, a kitchen, you typically cost anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000. On a reface, it's about $12,000. The finishing cost is the same. So you could get new doors. It's tough to put in new slides. You can do it, but with a replace kitchen, everything's brand new, and you can design it and make it fit exactly the space that you have, and that's what custom is. Versus store-bought cabinets or other places like that, you have to fit a specific size cabinet in, and there's these filler spaces, so there's a little bit of wasted room. And that's the main advantage to custom-made replacing your cabinets.
Joe, can you show us again that slide? That was really awesome.
It's a blessing. So they're really soft, and you push it in and it closes and goes automatically. So if there's a drawer in there, it hits right about here and then closes softly.
Nice. So Joe, before I go today, I have a couple of questions in mind. I noticed most homes in Rancho Santa Margarita were built in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, and the cabinets have seen better days, and a lot of people are wanting to not only reface or replace their cabinets, they're wanting to replace the countertops. And so do you have a company you work with when you go in and replace the cabinets? Because obviously if you're replacing, they'll need countertops.
Yes, ma'am. There's a couple different granite places that we send people to, and we get a contractor discount on both of the, whether it's quartz or granite. Most people nowadays, 90% are doing quartz. Maybe 1 or 2 kitchens a year do quartz, and then silestone or something like that. But 90% of the people are doing granite. I probably said it, but
Granite's still really popular.
Absolutely. Because quartz is a little more expensive. The installation costs are the same. It's about $40 a foot, but the cost of the material itself, granite is, you can get granite that's pretty reasonable on up to crazy expensive because it's got some awesome figure and it's one of a kind. But quartz is definitely usually a little bit more, but the installation cost is the same. So you put a subtop under it, which is a piece of plywood, and then the granite or the quartz goes right on top of that.
Perfect. So the coordination of this is pretty smooth and seamless?
For the most part. Usually it takes about a week. So as soon as I'm done setting the last cabinet and everything's screwed off and leveled and installed, the granite guy comes that day, because it takes usually 1 week exactly from the time that he comes and takes the template. He actually makes a template and then goes back to the shop and he picks the granite up wherever it is. Usually there's a couple different places on State College Boulevard that we buy from. Graymar Stone being one I bought from for years, and then he goes and picks the granite up because it's already paid for, and then does whatever his magic on it and comes back and installs it.
Perfect, perfect. And I guess at some point I'd like to see some of your work, finished products. Is there a time we could look at your work?
Absolutely. I have a kitchen that I'm just finishing. I have 3 things on my checklist, one of them being that drawer that I showed you that goes into the sink. It had to be shortened a little bit because of the plumbing in the back. And then there's a beautiful kitchen in Ladera Ranch that I just went over to, and pretty much any kitchen that I've done, I should have taken pictures, but you know how that is. Once you do it for 10, 15 years, you take a lot of pictures at first, and then pretty soon you're like, get me out of here.
On to the next project. Well, we would be feel very privileged to be able to do that. So thank you again for your time, and look forward to seeing your projects.
Thank you, Susan.